TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. I got a video today. It's from TikTok, Passport Bro Saga continues. This is the best series that everybody seems to enjoy. Again, I'm finally able to get my internet back up, so I can start doing this again. Please like and subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get to that chow. It's chow time. I got everyone's favorite Mr. Wink.
What does a man got to bring to the table to be with you?
His money.
Money. Like 100,000.
At least 50, 60.
I like the rich scammers.
I want the scammer. That's fast money.
I need all his money. He need to get that trap money.
He's got to be a millie.
What do you mean?
Millionaire.
Karen, if you don't want your man, they'll go somewhere else. I'm sure you'll be fine. You're strong and independent.
Mm-hmm.
To celebrate your empowerment, this song is for you. Of course you can, but don't get upset. Passport bros are going to other countries to give other ladies some flowers. Aw, what a cute wrong spelling name. By the way, Passport Bros are now proposing on her overseas girlfriend by the White Sand Beach somewhere in Boracay Island.
Damn.
Talk to myself for hours.
Oh, you've been talking to yourself for hours? Nurse, please get her medicine under the sink, now.
See things you don't understand.
Oh, you will shut up when the medicine kicks in.
I can take myself dancing.
I bet it's full moon tonight. Some screws will be loose.
And I can hold my own head.
Of course you can. You can use your own hand at KFC. It's finger licking good.
Yeah, I can love me better than you can.
I agree. Nevertheless, Passport Bros wives can love your man better than you can.
Ooh.
What does a man got to bring to the table to be with you?
His money.
No, you all are just predators going to these other countries taking advantage of people because you think that you can. And it's just sick. It's very
I'm
sick.
finna name her Chucky Cheeks. This beyond me. Her man let her come to me. You a fool, bucko. Oh, she in here with Utopia Cheeks. I'm in paradise. This supposed to be an hour session. I'm finna turn this into a lifetime experience. Big fella, after you done with that rub down, take it to Palm Town. I hope she know I got my hands on me. We gonna be here a while. When I'm done, she gonna have to wrap up in some aluminum foil, cause that
You know
ass
what
gonna
women
be
be
falling
doing
off
in
the
Jamaica?
bone. I got my massage license, but we both finna have a marriage license. Holy matrimony.
It's not just white women. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these women go back to these countries because they have money. A lot of these women are very well off, and they do what men do when men have money, flaunt it around and get whatever they want. Like, I don't know what kind of rubbings these are, but this shit is not legal in the United States.
At what is commonly known as rental dreads. And rental dreads are the contemporary Jamaican version of the old-time gigolo. They prey on women, on the women's emotional, needy side, and attract the woman.
It's funny when it's women, they're being preyed upon, but when it's men, we're preying upon the women. Like, why are women always the victims in every scenario?
Women compliment her, seduce her, lead her to believe that she is their one and only.
Like they don't know what's going on.
They may have had another woman the week before, and as this current woman boards the plane, they'll be greeting another woman coming off the next plane. There's no real genuine feeling.
Yeah, it's called a job.
It's just
It's
a
what the
question
OnlyFans
of
girls do.
the women are filling a need for these men in terms of material need.
Unemployment of 60%. That's high.
Folks that come down here, I mean, more percentage are educated and, of course, with a little bit more money, which a lot of these individuals down here don't have that privilege to get.
See, who's taking advantage now? Listening to this man speak. They come with money, and a lot of these people don't have the money, so these women are taking advantage of them, just like how they say passport bros are taking advantage of people in third world countries.
Money side of it going. And the women do throw their money around. I mean, money is power, and it does a lot of things for people. And if you got the money, you can call me honey, and it ain't funny.
Yep.
Some Jamaican men claim that it is easier to get these women into bed than they can get their Jamaican women. It's easier. Jamaican women grew up in the fundamentalist Old Testament Christianity and so on, and they're supposed to protect the sanctity. The women that come to have fun,
the locals that we have here, the black locals, they're not so open-minded. They have a fear of something that I cannot explain. If I meet a foreigner and I maybe want to hug her or kiss her, it's not a problem. And this is inside of me, you know, I feel free to do that. I feel more comfortable and more flexible.
The women in their own countries are not able to just do that with, but the people that are visiting, the women that are visiting are all handsy. You can hug them, kiss them, whatever you want.
With a foreign woman or a white woman.
Nine to five, that snow, traffic jams. They're down here to find people that they want to meet. People do come down here uniquely to get laid, which back home, as you know, it's not something that you can do that freely, or you don't have that free let loose
pretty much
about you.
freedom to do whatever they want at home too.
And say, how are you doing today? Do you want to go to bed? Here, it's
Dreads
kind
the
of easier.
rest of it, the black beautiful men. That's really most of the concept. We treat women with respect, as goddesses, as women, as princesses, as queens. And that's why we are known to be lovers of art.
The disrespect from the American women, when it comes to the passport bros, you might ask, like, where did this start? Why is this going on? They say that they're dusty. They say they're losers. They're not worth keeping. So why are they speaking out about it? Well, it's because they're projecting. They are upset because they don't feel desired. Men are not approaching women or playing games with women like they used to. Nope. They've taken the red pill. They've woken up. And quite honestly, if I was a guy or if I had a son, I would advise him to go overseas. The disrespect from the American women.
If you're wondering why the Passport Bros movement exists, watch this.
The Passport Bro movement in America exists because men in America, they lack motivation, they're mediocre.
I can somewhat agree with this statement here.
And women in America have to work. They get educated.
No, you don't have to work. Women fought for the right to work, and women choose to work. Get it straight, lady.
And they start making money because they have to.
No, they start making money because they choose to, because they want to buy things. They don't have to work.
So why would American women have to put up with a man that don't have any of those qualities? These passport bros, they think they can go to another country and offer this woman. And he says it in the video that if he goes to the Philippines and he offers a woman a better life, he said it right there. He's just basically manipulating these women into thinking that they're going to have a better life with them, which they might.
Do men not tell you that you'll have a better life with them? Like, being a couple and being married, you end up usually having better lives, even if you're rich or not. Just saying.
Because they may live in very poor areas. But guess what? If you bring her to America, that's expensive. You're going to have to work your ass
Most likely we're not bringing them to America, so get your facts straight.
off. You're going to have to be the provider. You're going to have to pay for all her bills.
Bitch, do you not know that's what we're supposed to do anyways? Just we can't do it with you.
If she doesn't have an education, you might even have to pay for her education. And
Why would I have to pay for her education if she is a traditional woman that wants to take care of the home and the kids, and I make all of bread? There's no need for her to get an education.
And she might end up leaving you because life here is this.
That can happen here. Like, literally. The chances of it happening with a foreign woman is a lot less than it happening with a Western woman. So
different, and you can't expect women in America to be like the women in other countries. You can't expect women here in America.
Yeah, that's why we leave and go find women in other countries, because we don't expect you to do anything. We don't expect anything from Western women at all.
To go for a guy that's below them. If I go to school, I make 6 figures. I want a man that makes 6 figures too or more, because men in America, they want their women to go 50-50 on.
This was what women fought for. Women fought for this 50-50. I don't know why women keep putting it on men that we wanted this 50-50, and we keep saying it. No, you guys wanted it, so we perpetuated it. You kept on saying you're strong and independent. You do your own thing. You have your own money, and I pay for my own bills. Then men came out and said, you know what? Then take care of your shit then.
On the bills and 50-50 maybe on the household and the chores, which usually is more like 90-10.
According to
So
you.
why would a woman here
Projecting.
settle for some loser? We have high expectations because we can.
Yeah, then why are you complaining that they're leaving? Keep your high expectations and die alone and single with a dog.
I just saw a video of a guy that is stranded in the Dominican Republic, and he's broke, and he's asking people to cash app him money for his
Yeah, he
ticket
sucks.
back to the US. Because this man, they're broke in America.
People with passports, 60% of them actually make $100,000 or more. So most of the passport bros are actually making about 6 figures or more, or doing very well. Remember, it takes money to travel. It takes money to have a passport.
And they go to another country where the value of the dollar is a lot higher, and they lie to these women and they pretend that they're wealthy men when they're not. So they are gaslighting this woman into thinking that
You don't have to pretend. As long as you're making the income that you say you're making, it's most likely wealthy in those countries.
they're gonna come here and they're gonna have this great life. Just stop lying to women. It doesn't matter if they're from another country. They are women. They have expectations, and you're lying to them.
Yeah, and we meet their expectations and they're willing to get with us, unlike women in the West.
And you know what? Most quality men in America, they have no problem finding women here.
No, most poor, even the high-earning men are traveling overseas. You mean, look at a lot of successful men. They have foreign women as wives. Look at Dave Chappelle. He has an Asian wife. Look at a lot of these major players in society, and a lot of them have more submissive foreign wives.
So, what do you
Shout outs
suggest the
to
women
Bo
in the West do
and
if
Sophie.
everyone's advice is for men in the West to look elsewhere for a wife? What happens to all the women in the West then?
Well, that one study we referenced, what said by 2030 or something, 50% of women will be without a man. So that's the direction we're heading, because the men that are looking for those traditional values are starting to go overseas, and then the other half of the men are just checking out completely. They don't want to deal with women at all. So this is going to be a big issue that women are going to deal with in the future as their options dwindle.
So
How was that, Chow? That last clip, I think, is a good telling why women are making a fuss about this. And tell the truth, I don't really think it's black men or black women that really caused everything. It's social media. This thing, expat, has been going on for a long time, since the wars. Black men, white men, Asian men, we've all been doing this for a long time. Now social media with TikTok and everything, and again, black women, anything that's a black women talking point, they get to put on TV. They go on TV, they get to discuss all these things. So now passport bros have become such a thing. But it's really because social media and black women. Black men been doing this for a long time. But black women are like starting to voice it because they can voice it, right? Because black women have a lot of media power nowadays. So please like and subscribe down below. I really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao time.